Morning. I'm preparing my evening meal because I'm going out for the day today. In the pan here I've got some chopped shallots and a chopped celery stick with, I use the fry light buttery one, and a little bit of paprika and some garlic, and that's cooked down. So in the pan next I'm going to be putting in some of this extra lean minced beef. Now it's quite a large pack, so I'll probably use about a quarter of it because I'm only making it myself for evening meal. So I'm going to pop a little bit of that in. That should be enough just for me. I'm going to cut that down. Yummy. And I've got this beautiful handful of fresh mixed herbs out of my garden. I suppose what I'm making is sort of a pie. Shepherd's pie, but not shepherd's pie. And here I've already prepared my butternut squash and sweet potato top. So I'm just going to cook that through a little bit and then I'll be back in a second. So it's cooking through and I'm just going to add a splash of things that I think bring out a beautiful kick to the meal. So just a tiny splash of balsamic vinegar, a teaspoon, and a few shakes of lean parents, and a little bit more cayenne pepper. The only thing to go in is the oxo cube. So give that a stir, and I want the meat to brown off slightly. I'm not so bothered about a thick sauce because I think it will cook through and reduce beautifully. When this is browned off, I'm going to add the oxo cube and a few tinned tomatoes. So I've added just a couple of spoonfuls of chopped tomatoes. I haven't used the whole tin. And so I'm only making a small pie just for me. So, you know, even if you're not cooking for family, and you're just cooking for yourself and your husband, or just you, maybe your husband doesn't want to eat what you're eating, or maybe you don't live or work with live with anyone that likes the same food as you, or they've got allergies. So whatever your situation, or whether you're single on your own, whatever your situation, never stop cooking just for one. It's quite enjoyable once you get into the swing of it, and it becomes very, very second nature. So the only thing that's going in there next is a teaspoon of tomato puree. Get off the fridge of that. And I'm just going to transfer that into my little dish. Then I'm going to make the yummy sweet potato and butternut squash mashed top. Right, just roughly mashing my butternut squash and sweet potato with a little bit of Philadelphia cottage cheese. Could do the proper masher, couldn't I? Oh. Right, I'll just finish that and I'll be back with the topping. Oh, that was harder work than I thought it was going to be. But I've just tasted it and it tastes really lovely. I'm not going to make it go any more mashed up than that because I think that's just about right. And this is what I made earlier. This is the lean minced beef base. And I've just added a few frozen peas in. So I'm just going to dollop this on top. I like quite a chunky topping, as you can see. Okay, spread it over. Now, there's been a lot of conversations about the Myprotein cheese. Very divided. Some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, I think it's perfect for cooking with and melting within recipes or on top of recipes. But as a sandwich, no, it's never going to make a good cheese sandwich. So I weighed out 20 grams of the Myprotein cheese, and it's just going on the top. Oh, as you see, it is quite rubbery. But it does melt okay, and that's what I like about it. Now, before I discovered this cheese, I would just weigh out 5 grams of it or 10 grams of really strong cheese. But I decided to give this a go so I could mix it, especially for pizzas. So I could weigh out 10 grams or 15 grams of blue cheese, which is my favourite, and mix some of this with it and make a 2 cheese recipe. And in that way my cheese will be moreish and more filled out and less sparse. And I'll still get the kick of my favourite cheese. So yeah, it was really, I got into it to make my favourite cheese in recipes go further. There you go. But it's not easy to grate, as you can see. But it does taste good when it's cooked, and it melts lovely. So that's my evening meal ready. I'm going out for the day. I'm going to come back and pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes. And hopefully it will taste good. What do you think? Looks lovely, doesn't it? Going to be serving that with salad or maybe some steamed veg.